Okay,
So,
let's start.
Turning the radio on.
Yeah.
Zone A, FM. You hit zone twice and it'll bring up volume. It'll allow you to turn the volume up.
He or one of his associates can honestly
So
say if
hit it
implants
once,
are a
you're in
viable
zone A,
option for
it shows FM.
So before you
Hit it
decide to
twice,
try
and it's all
another
about the
procedure,
volume.
talk
For
with
that
a quality
zone.
Christian
Okay.
dentist, Dr. McHenry,
And then
at Dental Arts in Plymouth.
we can
Call
go to zone C and do the same thing. So we're on FM for zone C.
That's 734
Now, just so you know, though, FM
56.
never came up for me. Only AM
Correct.
did.
So if you get into a situation where zone A gets put onto a different, I forget which one it is specifically, but if you put it on like,
the latest innovations, so stop
let's see
trying to
here.
patch things together and give him a call today.
If you
and
put
see
zone
if implants
A
are an option for you. Plus, as a WMUZ listener,
on,
get
I
your
think,
free teeth
Bluetooth
whitening
or
and initial
auxiliary.
cleaning exam.
We go to zone C now. It should, see how it already switched zone C to Bluetooth.
Yeah.
It can't do one zone on one input and another zone on the other input. For FM, you have to have, if you want to operate zone C off of FM, zone A has to be set to FM. And then AM is the same way. It can only do FM or AM at the same, at one at a time.
Okay, I think part of it was simply I couldn't get off of, everything was unavailable.
I forget what specific setting zone A was on, but it wasn't on FM. I know that.
Right, it was on AM.
So
I
then
couldn't get out of it.
It would just say unavailable or not connected for me too.
So
but yeah.
you have to start everything on zone A.
No, I mean if you want to listen to FM, I mean you have to have zone A on FM. Yes. You can't listen to AM on zone C and then FM on zone A. It can only
First of all, okay, let's start from scratch. What are the zones? What does this imply?
So inside zone C speakers, that's A. Zone C's outside speakers.
And there is no real zone B, even though it shows it.
There's
okay.
not.
So I turn the power on. I go to zone. I hit it once.
Yep, and then
I start turning that to find out where I want to go.
Yep. So if you want to be on FM radio,
okay,
select it.
The vehicle, he smelled
You're on FM radio.
Okay, now let's go through the other
to
ones.
leave his vehicle and Dude's
Zone B is just on FM. It doesn't matter. And then zone C,
still on the same thing. But you can't turn it. Okay, everything has to be turned on zone A. And then a double hit on zone is the volume.
Correct, unless you're, I mean, if you're in that zone, you can control the volume just by turning this knob. But if you've selected it, you hit it again, it'll tell you the volume. And
okay, so how do we get back to zone A again?
Just hit zone repeatedly until you hit zone
Okay,
A.
now turn that, and will we get volume? Or will
So,
we get...
once the FM, the source on the zone is gone away, you can control the volume normally.
Okay, how do we get back to the source?
And he came over with the other man.
Just hit that zone once, and then you can change the source.
So that's if you wanted to change it over to the Fire Stick. You would go to...
Right.
I mean, the Fire Stick's all on the TV.
Can you believe this?
Yeah, but...
So how do you play the audio?
Yeah, what's the audio?
It would play through the audio on the TV.
There's an audio on this television, really?
Yeah.
And so you can't get audio from the TV through the speakers? I thought you could.
So if it's connected, the only other way, so if they've connected a... Oh, that's like the third time I did that.
Yeah.
Okay. So they have not connected the audio out from the TV to the radio, so no.
How does that...
So on the back of this radio,
yeah,
this side, these come out. They're like little, they're hard to get. There's a little indent here, but this little piece pulls straight out and there's two screws on either side.
Okay.
All your inputs are on the back. And then down here, you have an auxiliary out, and then you have, that's AV in, yeah. So you'd have to utilize that auxiliary cable. And then they do make like an auxiliary cable to AV cable, and you can plug into the one of the inputs on the back of here. So that's where you get to, if you're in zone A.
Where it says auxiliary?
Yeah, there's different, I forget
Sorry.
which one specifically, but like for an optical, obviously they have an optical out. coaxial out, rear auxiliary. So they do have auxiliary inputs on the back too. So you should be able to just run.
And it should be
a
labeled
straight
once
aux
you.
cable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all labeled back there. And if you find the manual for the radio too, it'll go a little bit more in depth on all that.
But that front HDMI is not something that you could just plug into that.
So what we've had okay luck plugging like some game systems into them, but for some reason, anytime we've tried Chromecasts or Fire Sticks, it just doesn't like it. I don't know what it is about it. It's just with this style of radio. We have another one. It's not a Jenson. It's a RVI radio, and we're able to usually get the Chrome sticks and Fire Sticks to work in those ones.
I got you.
It's just technology.
But from a perspective right now, you now know how to turn it on to FM at least. To start.
FM, and I did want to, I think, get the whole HDMI there, but that's what I'm saying. That HDMI, then go to all the different, AM, FM, HDMI in. So HDMI in doesn't work.
Means nothing.
Means nothing. Bluetooth. How do we use Bluetooth through that?
So.
Because that's something that I might need, actually.
Yeah. So with this one, you have a Bluetooth button up here.
Yeah.
So it says no devices connected.
But then,
Push and hold. This goes into pairing mode for 120 seconds. You'll be able to look it up on your phone, put your phone into pairing, and you're going to probably be looking for JWM98.
Yep, and then
that's the name. And it's good to do it like at home, away from like